like
queen.
it. Oh my
She's
God.
not going to, you know, raise the roof.
No, I just
Ow! Churn the butter! High fives for you and the whole cast.
Yeah, no. Thank you for having me.
I want to ask you, we had Daniel Radcliffe here last night, and I chatted with him briefly, and I asked him the same question, but I want to ask you, because it's such an unusual situation. It's the 5th Harry Potter film.
Yes.
And you look back now, how old were you when you did the first one?
I auditioned when I was 9, and I started filming when I was sort of 10, 11.
Is it strange for you, because these movies are ubiquitous, you see them on television all the time, and do you ever come across yourself in that first film, and how does that feel?
Quite horrible,
Yeah.
to be honest. It's really,
Right.
I mean, I guess it's just, yeah, very, very strange. And especially like in this one, there's loads of flashbacks to the first film.
Right.
So I get to see a lot of that. I guess I just used to have such chubby cheeks and such like a high voice and the big hair and, yeah.
You're describing me perfectly, actually. But that's how I think people don't generally like to look at themselves at that age. I mean, everyone else thinks that you're a really cute kid in those films, but that's not how you perceive it, right?
I mean, it's kind of hard to explain, like, how that feels, but I guess, like, I don't know if you hear your voice if you ever hear your voice taped on an answer phone machine, you're like, oh, it's horrible, people can't listen. It's exactly like that, but, like, 20 times worse.
Yeah. Although your voice is very beautiful, mine is very grating. I hear mine sometimes. I hear a TV set, and I'm like, hello, folks, we're back. We're going to have a great show. And I'm like, someone kill that guy. Now, there are lots of course, there's so much merchandising also associated with this movie. There are lots of Harry Potter products. What's the strangest thing that you've seen your face, you know, associated with? What's the strangest product?
God, it's really hard. There is so much Harry Potter merchandise.
Yeah.
I was in Waitrose the other day, and I came across Hermione's magic muffins, which I was like, wow, that's a new one.
What is it? It's a muffin mix?
Yeah, exactly. It's a muffin mix. You don't have to buy any of the ingredients. It's all in there, and you kind of get these little stickers with my head on them, and you kind of put them on.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's strange because are you good? Do you make muffins yourself? Are you a good cook?
I'm an awful cook.
Yeah.
I will be completely honest. No,
Yeah.
I would never ever do that. That would be seriously strange.
Yeah, so it must be odd. You almost feel like your face is on it. Like I'm responsible for those muffins tasting delicious. You know?
Kind of. I guess. Yeah, kind of.
What about? I know there are Harry Potter video games. Have you played, or any of your friends or family played the video games?
Yeah. At the press junket, they had like a room with the game that's been released, and people could kind of go in and try it and stuff. And my brother obviously was bored to tears listening to me talk about Harry Potter. Went in and was trying the game out, and he came back, and I was like, "Oh, did you have a good morning?" He was like, "Yeah. I've been throwing benches at you like for hours." I was like, that's nice to know.
So your brother can go into a room and just hurl benches at you, but no one gets hurt. It's perfect. Yeah, that's very nice.
Excellent, yeah.
I know there were action figures as well. Does your brother or any of your siblings ever, you know, get the action figure? That would be very strange.
That would be seriously creepy. I don't think I would let them have it. I think that's so like. No, that would be really weird. Really weird.
It's something I would do. I understand that you and the cast made a very short Harry Potter film, especially for the Queen's 80th
birthday.
80th birthday.
Yeah.
And then and then you all met her. Did you have to take etiquette lessons and learn how to meet the Queen? I would think there are a lot of rules, right?
Well, this is the funny thing. By the time I'd had all the sort of etiquette of how I was meant to meet her, and I could only say this and I couldn't say that, to be honest, I was kind of glad in the end that I didn't actually meet her in the end. Because, like, apparently, you know, you can only address her as Your Majesty, and you can't speak to her unless she speaks to you. And there's kind of this little bow you have to do, and all of this stuff that I was like, okay. And I was so nervous about it. I was kind of like, actually, you know what? I'll just look at her or just sit behind her. That's good enough for me, you know? Right,
because you're so afraid of just, am I going to do this the wrong way? Am I going to make a mistake?
Yeah.
Did she seem like a nice person? Did you get a sense of her as a person or not really? I mean, you were in a room with her, but you didn't actually get to meet her.
To be honest, I mean, I hope she enjoyed the show that we put together. She didn't really... Not that much facial expression going on. She was quite kind of like this. So I was like, is she enjoying it?
She is the queen.
Oh
She's not going to, you know, raise the roof.
No, I just like,
Ow! Churn the butter! High fives for you and the whole cast.
Yeah, no. So I was like, I didn't really know, but I'm sure I hope she enjoyed it.